Hello and welcome to day 19 of My Wildlife Years 30 Days Wild. Today I'm going to be talking about this. It's not what you think it is. Well, it's not poo if that's what you think it is. It actually has come out the other end of an animal. It's actually come out the mouth of an animal. It's an owl pellet. Lots of birds, including small songbirds, produce pellets, but the ones that you're probably more familiar with, if you're familiar with them at all, is owl pellets. So basically, they swallow the prey whole, it digests, and um, all the bones are wrapped up in the fur and they're coughed up. The bones are actually in one piece, which makes identifying what they've been eating very, very easy. So, what do you do once you've got your owl pellet? Well, if you want to keep the owl pellet whole like this, you need to treat it. You can put it in the freezer for 24 hours, but that will kill off some stuff, but not necessarily everything there. You want to kill off any bacteria, but also any eggs that have been laying in there. I would recommend wrapping it in foil, putting it in a medium heat in an oven for 30 to 40 minutes. If you don't do that, what can happen is moths lay their eggs, as happened to these owl pellets that I'd forgotten to treat. That's an owl pellet which is basically degrading because it hasn't been treated. You've got your owl pellet, but you're not wanting to keep it, you want to dissect it. That's what you're interested in. So get a tub. I've also got a pair of forceps and I'm using, you can use a dissecting needle, but I find they're a bit blunt. I prefer a cocktail stick, it's a bit sharper. You take apart your owl pellet like so. Slowly just start teasing it apart. You can actually already see there's a jawbone there. Comes straight out. And there's a skull there. So just tease it. I've pulled out a tooth and don't know whether you can see it's flat in the top and flat in the bottom, and that tells me it is definitely a field vole. Here's the difference between the field vole and the bank vole teeth. I haven't got time to go into all the details of how to identify them, but you can get a Mammal Society book called The Analysis of Owl Pellets and also a Field Studies Council on owls and owl pellets. So you can get lots of different small mammals in your owl pellet. You can also get birds and amphibians in there. That's it for day 19 of My Wildlife Years 30 Day Wild. See you tomorrow for day 20.